Yep.
They're in a cave. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
All right, we're good. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call our regular meeting to order on today, Tuesday, August 25th. If you please stand for a moment of prayer and pledge allegiance. As we gather here today as commissioners and members of Scott Township, we ask that we are ever mindful of each other, opportunities to render our service to fellow citizens and to our community that we hold dear. Keeping in mind always the enduring values of life, acceptance, understanding, exerting our efforts in those areas, and on those things upon which future generations can build with confidence and build proudly. Let us continue to strive to make a better neighborhood, a better township, and a better world. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Bucy?
Here.
Commissioner Myers? Here. Commissioner Casella?
Here.
Commissioner Seibel?
Here.
Commissioner Sorkin? Here. Commissioner Delfonso?
Here.
Commissioner Sedline?
Here.
Commissioner Yazda?
Here.
And Commissioner Coleman.
Here.
All present.
Great, thank you. All right, for the approval of the agenda, could I get a motion, please, to approve the agenda as submitted? Motion for that, please?
So moved.
Irene and Tom, thank you. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Public comments. Are there any public comments on all agenda items listed on the meeting for tonight? Nope. Okay. Motion to approve. Could I get a motion, please, to approve the following meeting minutes, July 28th, 2026, and August 11th, 2026?
So moved.
Tom, thank you. A second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Jane. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. All right, next up for the bill list. Could I get a motion, please, to approve the bill list and authorize payment of disbursements from the general fund in the amount of $3,311,794.13. Motion for that, please.
Moved.
Tom, thank you. A second? Second. Michelle, thank you. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries. All right, so planning, zoning, and code enforcement. Could I get a motion, please, to approve the Sharista plan of lot subdivision plan to re-subdivide 6 lots into 5 lots on Old Green Tree Road as recommended by the planning commission, subject to adding a notation on the plan requiring property owners' adherence to the stormwater operations and maintenance agreement. Motion for that, please.
Motion.
Thank you. Second. Thank you, Michelle. Any questions on the motion? We do have, Doug Tate from Tate Engineering and James Steiner here for the development. Nope, we're good. Okay. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Could I get a motion, please, to approve the Sharista Townhomes Land Development Plan on Old Green Tree Road as recommended by the Planning Commission, subject to satisfying the comments of the August 4th, 2025 Engineers Review Letter and correcting any zoning ordinance references on the plan to the current zoning ordinance 1688-23. A motion for that, please.
So moved.
Thank you,
I'll
Jane.
Second.
Well,
Yeah.
Kathy, thank you. All right, any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, solicitors report, John.
No report tonight.
Thank you. Engineers report, Rory.
Thank you. Good evening.
First item on the engineer report, may I have a motion to award contract number 26-S2? That is our 2026 ACHD O&M cleaning and CCTV contract in the amount of $251,745. That would be for the base bid and add alternates 1 through 4. Robinson Pipe Cleaning Company as the low bidder.
And a motion for that, please. So moved. Elaine, a second.
Second.
Michelle, thank you. Questions on the motion?
We did add alternates 1 to 4 within the budget.
Yes, total budget is 150,000 grant, 100,000 out of your budget for a total of 250. We're at 251,745. Obviously, we have a little bit of slack in the quantity, so we should be fine.
Any other questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. Next up, may I have a motion to approve partial payment number 4, which is a final payment in the amount of $22,702 submitted by Cronin Enterprises LLC for the 2025 Stormwater Improvements Project PRP Phase 2, contract number 25-ST01.
All right, a motion for that, please.
So moved.
Thank you, Nick.
Second.
Thank you, Tom. Questions on the motion?
All the like punch lists and everything's all finished up on all the ponds, all the fences and everything done then.
Yes, any minor items are handled under maintenance bond, so all of the major items for completion are done.
Okay. And then just a random question that happened to be at Stacy's Park, that access road, that's gonna stay there forever, right? That door pond,
Yes.
okay.
Any other questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
May I have a motion to approve the revised geotechnical investigation proposal in the amount of $14,420 submitted by Artuso Construction Engineering Consultants for geotechnical engineering investigation of the Silview Stormwater Pond. Artuso has worked with you in the past. He's done all the geotechnical work for all of our ponds so far. And this is just an updated proposal for cost for the Silview Pond.
A motion for that, please.
So moved.
Thank you, Paul, a second.
I'll second.
Thanks. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have a motion to approve the advertisement of the Silview Stormwater Pond and Scrubgrass Stream Restoration projects. That would be our PRP Phase 3 projects. Pending property acquisition, PADEP permit issuance, and receipt of the geotechnical engineering report.
All right, a motion for that, please.
So moved.
Thank you, a second.
I'll second.
Thank you, Michelle. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion to approve partial payment number 1 in the amount of $153,900 submitted by Jet Jack Inc. for the 2026 Storm Sewer Improvements Project, contract number 26-ST02.
Motion for that, please.
So moved.
Michelle, thank you. Second.
I'll second.
Nick, thanks. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. May I have a motion to ratify approval of bond reduction request number 12 submitted by Flashpoint Partners LLC, reducing the site improvement bond amount from $227,679.72 to $145,255.55 for the Nixon School Residential Development, Cherry Meadows.
Motion for that, please.
Motion.
Nick, thank you. A second.
I'll second.
Thank you, Jane. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Next, may I have a motion to approve partial payment number 7, which is a final payment in the amount of $19,457.25 submitted by Graham Boys LLC, doing business as Graham Construction, for the Public Works Garage Roof Replacement Project, contract number 24-R1.
Could I get a motion for that, please?
I'll make a motion to make that payment on September 20th, 2026.
Second.
Eileen? All right, any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. Next, may I have a motion to approve partial payment number 1 in the amount of $54,360 submitted by Cronin Enterprises LLC for the Public Works Salt Storage Building Replacement Project, contract number 25-MB1.
So moved.
Second for that?
Second.
Thanks, Tom. Questions on the motion?
Just a comment, that thing went up fast.
That's what you just said.
It was concrete solid base, and all of a sudden, I'm like, wait a second, we have a structure here.
Yeah.
It was quick.
They weren't fooling around.
Yeah. So basically, to get somebody good.
Nick?
Huh?
Nick and Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions or comments? All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve partial payment number 5, which is a final payment in the amount of $1,190.13, submitted by Graham Boys LLC, doing business as Graham Construction, for the Scott Park Restroom Improvements Project, contract number 23-PK1.
Oh, I'll let you. Motion from Eileen. Can I get a second for that, please?
I'll second.
Thanks, Tom. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion to approve partial payment number 4 in the amount of $26,207.24, submitted by Cronin Enterprises LLC for the Sewer Shed C53 Source Flow Reduction Project, contract number 24-S4.
Thank you. A second for that?
I'll second.
Thanks, Jim. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. Next, may I have a motion to approve invoice number 2026-19 in the amount of $40,000 submitted by Jet Jack Inc. for the emergency sanitary sewer repair between, between manhole H26-1 and manhole H26-2 on Green Tree Road. So that would raise the intersection of Green Tree and Cochran Road.
Motion for that, please.
So moved.
Nick, thank you. A second.
I'll second.
Thanks, Jim. Questions on the motion?
That last one? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Any other questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. Continuing along with the emergency sewer repair, may I have a motion to approve a proposal in the amount of $7,500 submitted by Jet Jack Inc. for installation of a cured in place pipe liner between manhole H26-1 and H26-2.
Motion for that, please.
I'll make that motion.
Thanks, Michelle. Second.
I'll second, and then I have a question. Between those two manholes, that would be the part that was replaced, right?
Yes, 2 repairs between the same 2 manholes.
Okay, so it's not all new pipe between the two manholes, it's just
No,
2 repairs,
it's
so,
2 repairs.
and we're lining the remaining.
We're lining manhole, yes.
Okay.
Any other questions or comments? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. Last but not least, may I have a motion to approve partial payment number 1 in the amount of $539,550 submitted by Cronin Enterprises LLC for the North Rend Stormwater Drainage Improvements Project, contract number 26-S1 rebid.
Motion for that, please.
The motion.
You want to make the motion? You want to second it? Sam will
good.
second. Cool. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
For me, unless you have any questions.
Are we done with grant boys?
Please.
That's it? No,
We're done.
There are.
Never to be seen again.
Good enough.
I hope.
Alright, standing committee report, finance, Tom?
Thank you, Madam President. Okay, first one I have is a motion to approve the release of the remaining annual allotment to Glendale Hose Company number 1. In accordance with the 2026 approved budget allocation of $70,000.
Tom made the motion, second for that? Second, questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Next item I have is a motion to approve the payment request from Marquette Associates for investment consulting services from 4/1/26 through June 30th, 26 to the police pension fund in the amount of $17,024.54 and the non-uniform pension fund in the amount of $8,524.48, and they're to be paid from the respective pension trust accounts.
Tom made the motion, second for that? Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
As an aside, we had a pension board meeting about a week, 10 days ago, and our pension is still doing excellent. So we're still doing very well. The next item is a motion to approve the payment request from Rungo, and Maiello in the amount of $3,840 for leaning 96 properties for unpaid property taxes.
I made that motion, a second for that, please.
I'll second.
Thank you. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
I have two items. One is that Denise, Carla, and I met with them last week. We all will be getting shortly an itemization of what properties are delinquent, especially in your ward. So we did this several years ago. So you can go through and mark which properties you think we can collect from. Because obviously there's some strips that are 10 by 5 and things like that. So you'll be getting a list so you can tell us, but we can tell them which properties you think we could pursue. That's number one. And number two, prior to next meeting, which is I think probably next September 11th or something like that.
I think the
8th. That Friday before, I'll try and get to you proposed budget meeting dates and start working on it so we can discuss them in detail for that meeting. The 8th can be imagined. That's all I have.
Thank you. Our standing committee report for public safety, Kathy?
Thank you. A motion to approve the township publishing an online survey regarding resident opinion of Scott Township's deer population. The final results of the survey will be separated by ward, presented to the board. I'll make that motion.
Kathy, a second for that?
No second.
Michelle, questions on the motion?
I do have a question. How are we going to prevent repeated entries?
We're asking for their address. It's not to stop someone from going in.
But at least there's some
Yeah.
data validations. Yeah, okay.
Any other questions?
What's our goal with this particular one? The last fourth for or against the?
Yeah, I mean, the reason I brought it up is that might not be something that I want to invest money in. My residents may feel different. It's not fair for me to.
Since you brought it up, I was speaking with a resident this past Sunday. And she actually had a pretty good proposal, that maybe we want to kick around. I don't know if she's seen it in other communities, but what she suggested is that we pick out, we issue permits, and I don't know whether we can do this, this would come from game commission, whether we can do it or not. Issue permits, maybe anywhere from 5 to 10 archery shooters. We give them they have to go to classes, they have to show their certification. We don't pay them anything. They then go in certain areas that we tell them they can go in, like for example, the park, the cemetery, wherever, on a certain day, between certain hours, and whatever they get, they keep. And at least, if we like how it works the first time, we might be able to do it the second time, things like that. It doesn't to me sound like a bad idea. So there's no cost to us.
There are definitely programs that can do that. I don't think we're at the stage in what she's saying, but looking at this survey, there's not even a question on here. Do you support or are you against whatever your population control? Right. This is just simply asking what your experiences are with deer.
Yeah.
We don't even ask the question that we're looking to have answers to.
Well, but I'm thinking beyond that. This was, I thought, an excellent idea. 'Cause
Well, I mean, if anything, what we should look at is the, airport authority and how they're licensing on airport property.
Yeah,
Because they have the same program going on right now, and we can tell you that it. And they have it running concurrently right now.
A lot of municipalities have that very thing going on. It's absolutely an option. Just whether or not we want to do that is the question.
Yeah, it's whether or not we want to do that,
But
and
again, the question and the answers, the question's not even on here, that you're looking for the answer to.
Can we?
I don't think much of this sort of these anyhow.
Yeah, we can definitely add that question if that's something that the board would like to answer to.
It's there, second page.
I'm sorry?
It's there, second page.
It's on the second
I
page?
apologize, yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I misread that question there. I'm the idiot, thank you.
Well. So what's the difference between controlled hunting where legal and professional wildlife management? I don't think.
my concern is where liability is if somebody shoots somebody and kills them. Where's the liability?
I'm just thinking on this question, there's no definition between the two. There's public education, no action. Controlled hunting where legal and professional wildlife management.
Would controlled hunting where legal be what Tom is suggesting? And then the professional wildlife management would be like that company that came in here and gave us the presentation?
That'd be my guess.
I would say to be the case, I mean, to Tom's point, I do believe that Mount Lebanon, when they were going through their deer culling sessions, they would hire archers. And it would be to certain areas. It wasn't like you were releasing Elmer Fudd to, walk around the community. So I think
They went through an organization, they didn't.
they did. Yeah, but it's organized and as far as, where they're looking for and things like that. But again, that's one of the things where if we decide to go forward, I think either through ShadeCog or the experiences of other municipalities, they could let us know what they did and what worked and didn't work.
I think the city has a program similar to what you're saying, Tom, because I don't think it's through a company or anything, but there are ways that guys get certified to do that. I remember who I know who had a son that actually does that. I'll have to think about it and get back to you this evening now.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest problem we have with white deer, or whatever company is, it's paying $40,000 or $50,000 to $60,000
Yeah.
and not getting.
So that's my point here is. Controlled hunting where legal, is that free, and professional wildlife management, can we put a number to it so that when we're getting the responses? If I'm responding as a member of the community, I know what we're gonna be spending on it.
I mean, a couple years ago, white deer was 40,000. I was not here for the presentation, I think last year.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I can't believe it didn't go up. Everything else
Maybe
went up.
just like in parentheses, something like fiscally conservative on the one option. Expensive on the other one,
I mean, I think we need
Again,
to bring
I'm
something.
concerned about liability on the fiscally conservative portion of it.
and again, those are all questions that we would have to go before we would say yes or no.
We can add definitions, that we actually get from deer management, if you would wanna do that, we could just put the definitions on there. Or you guys want to put, at a cost or at no cost.
Oh, that's stupid.
Right, probably the definitions so that they know.
Just the definitions.
The general definition so they know what we're talking about.
Yeah, well,
But
yeah,
yeah, we'll put the answer on that.
Insurance.
so,
I think the
Yeah,
insurance
insurance.
is minimal
just the definitions.
at on your right. I mean, we would require them to have some kind of insurance and our own protection, I would think would be a second. But I would think it'd be minimal, adding a rider under our
We can do definitions.
multi-umbrella businesses.
Any other questions or comments? All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Next webcast.
Yes, thank you. Okay, motion to approve the acquisition and installation of traffic mirrors at the intersections of Somerville Drive and Sylvia Drive, as well as Vanadium Road and Borland Road, to help alleviate blind spots.
I'll second.
Kathy made the motion, Sam seconded. Any questions or comments on that? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Kathy, anything else?
Yes, we have a public safety meeting scheduled for September 1st to discuss the temporary storage pods and also overnight parking ordinances. 7 p.m.
And upstairs.
and upstairs.
Okay.
And upstairs.
All right, thank you.
Not the pod.
Standing committee report, public works, Nick, anything for tonight?
I think it's fine.
Environmental committee, sewer committee, and MS4 updates, Jay?
Didn't have submitted a grant application. Was the first step in the grant applications to get the AMD grant. So that's ongoing, and we did get a response that they have received the application. And then the EAC is having a seminar on September 9th regarding ticks, the tick presentation seminar in the main meeting room here at 6 o'clock. And I wondered, can we put something on the electronic sign? Is that acceptable? That's
Part of us.
because it's part of the township.
It is part of ours, so yeah, we
Yeah.
can definitely do that.
And I know that I had sent information that Mike and John are gonna put something on the website.
Okay.
Thank you.
Chicken's can be up to 10 pounds of ticks away.
Oh. Anything else for tonight?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you. All right, Parks, Recreation, and Public Relations, Eileen?
Thanks, Grace. I'll make a motion to approve the adoption of resolution 1128-26, stating that the township's intent to submit a grant application to assist in paying for an outdoor fitness court through the National Fitness Campaign. If selected, the township will seek additional grant or sponsorship funding to cover the remaining cost of the court.
Second.
Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays?
Nay. Nay.
Voice or roll call, thank you.
Commissioner Judici?
Yes.
Commissioner Myers?
Yes.
Commissioner Casella?
Yes.
Commissioner Cycle?
Yes.
Commissioner Alvin?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorkin?
Yes.
Commissioner Alfonso?
No.
Commissioner Sedlak?
Yes.
Commissioner Gasso?
No.
Motion carries 7-2.
All right, thank you. Anything else for tonight, Eileen? Nothing, thank you. Library liaison report, Don?
Yeah, the library had, attended the last board meeting, had 2 questions. One concerns the park pavement project. They would like to know, would that limit any access to the community room for their fundraiser on 9/11? They have a bingo schedule. They're just concerned. I don't think it would be, but there's just inquiry.
I think we had an inquiry from the library about the storage shed. for books. If you want to give me the dates, we'll make sure they're not inhibited getting back and forth.
Okay. So their fundraiser should be no problem. On 9/11.
9/11.
Yeah. It'll be at the community room, and I think it's at 6 o'clock, so I don't think they're big working up there if that made any comment.
No, they shouldn't be, but we'll make sure.
Okay.
We'll send them a notice to stay clear.
Okay.
Dawn, is that their book sale?
No, the pod, access to the pod concerns your book sale. This concerns they're having a bingo
Oh, okay, thank
at the
you.
community room at the fundraiser 9/11. They're just concerned about the park pavement project with the limited access to the community.
Thank you.
And then the second one, which I think Tom's already answered, the library had submitted their budget information. And they were asking me if there was any dates that have been assigned where they could you know, where they could, would be scheduled for them so they could present their budget information to the board. I think you said that hasn't been done yet, right?
Right.
Okay.
But they're always notified.
Right, well, I guess they just want some advance notice, so once we get it, I'll let them know. And then they have some infomercials coming up, I guess, on fundraising. One is, they just wanted to let the board know that they're still offering an adult walking program throughout the year. See the website for details. And they're hosting a bingo, like I said, at the community room on 9/11. Tickets are on sale now at the library. The library is planning a family friendly scavenger hunt up at the park at 9/19. It's a Saturday from 10 to 12 at the park. And the last is they're having their fall craft show Saturday 9/26 at the from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. if it was. That's all.
All right, thanks, Don. For Shaycroft, Nick, anything for tonight?
Nothing for tonight.
The committee report administration, Nick's gonna take this one.
Yep, I'll make a motion to approve the appointment of Stacy Altman as the township's voting delegate at the resolutions committee meeting to take place virtually on Friday, October 1st, 2026. And the annual business meeting to take place in person on Friday, October 9th in Hershey for the Pennsylvania Municipal League PML.
Second for me. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Thanks. All right, conferences and workshops, could I get a motion, please, to ratify registration for the Assistant Township Manager of Finances attendance of the 2026 PAMA Pennsylvania Association of Municipal Administrators Conference to be held at the DoubleTree in Cranberry from September 13th, 2026 to September 16th, 2026, with a conference registration rate of $2.99. Registration was due August 21st. No lodging is required. A motion for that, please?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Dawn and Michelle, any questions on the motion to ratify? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. All right, lastly, we have, any public comments on items not listed on the agenda? No, okay, all right, we'll move on to commissioner's request. Kathy, we'll start with you tonight.
Nothing, thank you.
And Michelle?
Yeah, I have questions about, I know we check properties, like if people have grass longer than 10 inches. The property that's adjacent to the get-go, that is really kind of wetlands on top of it. That's a nightmare out there. And it's right there on Washington Pike. So I don't know who's responsible for that and if that's as good as it gets, if we can't touch it, or if somebody owns that, so I haven't sure.
That is the Federuch property. It's part of the development up above, and it is wetlands, so you would not be able to touch that.
Got it. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Okay. Sam?
Happened to drive by Birdland Park. I don't know if those hockey nets get used or not, but there's giant gaping holes in them. I don't know if we have an extra set or not, but doesn't look too big down there. And then, sorry again about the survey, guys. Thank you for putting that together. My misunderstanding.
Which part?
Birdland?
Birdland?
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's not like, right?
Jane, anything for tonight?
Well, I wondered if Public Works could cut more vegetation back on Cove Road. Every year, they make the grassy area keeps getting smaller and smaller. And at this point, even weeds are starting to hang over towards the road, and the trees are also hanging over the roadways. So a lot of people move up to the right whenever they're going down the hill, and there's just no space.
Where's that again?
Kerr Road, my favorite road, Kerr Road. And then I also listened to the PRT virtual information session on August 18th. And we did have some of our residents participate in that, but basically PRT at this point does not have plans to continue the bus on Lindsay Road. But you can continue to make public comments. They don't close until September 30th. I kind of got the impression though, that they were going to record the comments, but their plan is already.
So that cuts bus access to the park, the library, municipal building.
Yes, and I know who, I
That's
don't know who the person was who spoke, but there was somebody who really asked really good questions, really was very precise and mentioned the park. And, the need for the buses, and it was pretty much, well, we don't have the ridership, too bad.
Is that the same bus that goes down and walk?
Yeah, and there's people that use that bus to go to work, I know.
Hopefully they were reminded that public transit is not meant to be profitable.
But he said and all that he said was, we don't have the ridership and we're trying to work within our budget. So I'm gonna make another comment online, but I don't know. It's gonna.
Anything else for tonight? Yeah, it's okay. Nick, anything for
I
tonight?
just wanted to recognize John and Mike for covering while Denise was out. And thank you for helping as well with the sewer issues. Great work. I have nothing.
Okay. I think your staff did a great job, though, like the one.
I agree. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone, for keeping us together. All right, Don, anything for tonight?
I have nothing.
I have nothing. We do have executive session, but we do not leave the meeting open for that. So unless there's anything else, can I get a motion, please?
So moved.
Michelle, a second. Thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.